Hello, everybody. That's Alex Shevchenko speaking here, as always. And on Fridays at this time, we're having the Friday Alpha League session with Aurora. This is the live stream to the YouTube, and so you are able to interact with us, ask your questions down in the comments, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, send the links to your friends who are interested about Aurora, maybe who are just interested in cryptocurrencies. And so what we are going to do today, as always, going to review what is happening in the Aurora ecosystem, what are the new things that are happening here, and obviously in the end of the stream answer all of your questions. So please be active. I'm more than happy to do this. And let's start with a tremendous achievement by both the HOT team and also super happy that Aurora is providing a backbone for this project. HOT has reached the #1 place in the overall crypto ranking of decentralized applications. It is the most used applications for now, right now. It is the most fastest growing application, obviously, because it was just launched. And it is it's absolutely great to see a tremendous job by the HOT team. The guys are pretty amazing. Now, I know one thing that without Aurora, this success would not be possible because as we were announcing last week, approximately 2 weeks ago, Hot Team completely switched their infrastructure from what they have been using into the infrastructure that is provided by Aurora. We are very bullish on the project. We have lots of stuff for future in terms of the development, in terms of collaboration between Hot and Aurora. We are already working on this, and there will be tons of benefits for HOT users inside of the Aurora ecosystem, and in general, tons of benefit for the Aurora ecosystem because of all of these people who are going to come and do different things there. So once again, congratulations, and super glad that we are able to help HOT team to make the biggest and the best app in the whole crypto. The technology that underpins this infrastructure is obviously something that we have been developing for years, and which concluded into the product that is called Aurora Cloud, right? So for everybody who wants to know a little bit about the Aurora Cloud, as we were hinting last week, there is a very nice and straightforward questionnaire that you're able to go through and understand how you're able to integrate with the blockchain technology. Now, this thing is specifically focused on the businesses, and we have seen quite an influx of businesses who are coming to us to launch their own networks. And the information is not public, but we have multiple partners that were signed in the previous week, literally, who are going to launch their own chains with their own tokens, with their own ideas based on the Aurora Cloud. So stay tuned for the future updates when these integrations are ready. But in case you are the business owner, or you're the one of the people who are stakeholders in the business, or potentially you know the businesses who are looking into the blockchain direction, please send them a link, Aurora Cloud dev/get started. This is a place through which where you would be able to guide yourself and get a little bit familiar with the Aurora offering and Aurora Cloud. There are quite a lot of information there, and even if it is not that relevant for you, you still would be able to go there and understand what are the key pillars and key features of the Aurora Cloud. We are continuing the set of our research articles on the transformation to the world and how blockchain can transform the world. And we are sharing with everybody our latest research on how the blockchain is able to change the green energy sector. So for everybody who are just curious about the changes in the blockchain and what efficiency it is able to introduce there, I highly recommend in general this set of our research articles. But this in particular, there are quite a lot of insights in this particular article. Again, this is for the wide audience, for people who are trying to understand the market, who are trying to understand in general or the blockchain technology. You do not need to work in the green energy or be extremely, kind of heavily onboarded to the green energy vertical in order to be able to read this article and do this. This is for the generic audience. And last but not least, I reminded everybody that there is Aurora Pass, which is one of the most convenient mobile wallets out there. It has no complications in setting it up. It's very straightforward. It works with all of the different Aurora applications. And what you're able to do with Aurora Pass and what is the next thing for the Aurora Pass is that we're launching a questionnaire for a questionnaire to the users of Aurora Pass, and we are launching and this within this questionnaire it is like we are asking you to provide the feedback on the features of Aurora Pass, on the things that are missing in Aurora Pass. So we would like to be in touch with our community, the community of the users of Aurora Pass. So we are going to send emails and send notifications inside of the Aurora Pass. And for those of you who are going to answer this questionnaire, they're going to be eligible for the raffle that we're going to do there. So please, so I'm asking you to take part in this questionnaire, provide your feedback, and have a chance to win 500 Aurora tokens in a raffle. And in general, you're able to know you are able right now to know everything about Aurora Pass if you are going to go to auroracloud.dev/pass and just get the application on Apple Store or Google Play. Remember, this is a mobile wallet. Last but not least, I wanted to mention to you that we have tons of projects and tons of things happening right now internally. We are not fully ready to share everything with you right here, right now. We are preparing the proper marketing for multiple releases that we are going to have, and well, hopefully we will be able to answer this question soon. Let's see how things are going. So please follow the updates from the Aurora, and that's great that you are joining the Alpha Leaks. Now let me check the chat. Maxim is saying that we are working always, and this is great. Thank you very much, Maxim. What do you think about new updates to ETH? Is there any change about this in Aurora itself? So that's like the most recent changes. They are still not finalized and not in the protocol itself. Obviously, one of the premises upon which we are working is that we would like to maintain the full compatibility with the Ethereum mainnet, which means that in case there will be forks in Ethereum, like soft forks, right, or hard forks, that are going to introduce new precompiles or change the way how the gas is calculated or something like that. Throughout the history of Aurora development, we have gone through multiple of these forks already. And every time we are upgrading Aurora EVM to this standard, right? So we are going in line with the Ethereum mainnet, and we are incorporating all of the features that are included in the Ethereum mainnet. This is mostly connected with the EVM or runtime itself. So, for example, the updates of the consensus algorithm, like the transition from proof of work to proof of stake, these things are less connected with us because they are not influencing the runtime, right? The core thing that we are using from the Ethereum ecosystem is the runtime where the applications are executed. And these type of updates, they are a little bit aside, but we, as always, closely following the news from the Ethereum ecosystem. We have engineers who are visiting the calls, the regular calls that are done by Ethereum Foundation, where they are checking on the latest developments and latest discussions for the Ethereum protocol. So we are staying fully synced with what is happening in the Ethereum ecosystem. Raj is asking any chances to Binance listing. It's hard for me to answer this question publicly. It's more of a kind of a question to Binance. That's it. Thank you very much for everybody for joining. Next week we have a bunch of updates, so please make sure that you're joining the next Friday Alpha League session. And until then, have a good one.